It's been years, hasn't it? Years since I last saw her. Years since I last heard her voice. The thought of that reunion makes my stomach twist in knots. I can't help but wonder what it will be like. What do you say after all this time? What do you do when the person who once held your hand through childhood is now a stranger? I've replayed this moment in my head countless times, each scenario more complicated than the last. But here I am, standing on the precipice of that moment, and I can't shake the feeling that I need a plan. First things first, I have to remind myself to breathe. It sounds simple, but when you're about to face someone who once meant the world to you, it's easy to forget the basics. I've practiced deep breathing, counting to 4, holding for 4, exhaling for 4. I can almost hear my therapist's voice in my head guiding me through the process. Stay grounded, she says. Focus on the present. But how can I focus on the present when the past looms so large? I think about the tips I've read, the advice people have given me. They say to keep it light at first, to avoid the heavy topics that could lead to conflict. But what if the heavy topics are the only ones worth discussing? What if we need to confront the elephant in the room, the years of silence, the unspoken words, the hurt that lingers like a ghost? I can't just pretend everything is fine, can I? Then again, maybe I should. Maybe I should start with something simple, like asking about her life. How have you been? It sounds innocent enough, but it feels loaded. What if she's been through hell? What if she's moved on, built a life without me? I can't help but feel a pang of jealousy at the thought. I've spent years trying to piece my life together, and the idea that she's done the same without me is both infuriating and heartbreaking. But I have to remember that this isn't just about me. It's about her too. She has her own story, her own struggles. Maybe she's been waiting for this moment just as much as I have. I can't let my insecurities cloud the opportunity to reconnect. I need to listen, to be open, to show her that I'm willing to understand her side of things. Then there's the question of forgiveness. Do I need to forgive her? Do I need to ask for forgiveness? The years of absence weigh heavily on my heart, and I can't ignore the pain that comes with it. But I also know that holding on to that pain won't help either of us. It's like carrying a backpack full of rocks. It only slows you down. Maybe I can approach it gently, like a delicate dance. I've missed you, I could say. I've thought about you every day. It's honest, and it opens the door for vulnerability. But what if she doesn't feel the same? What if she's moved on, and I'm just a chapter she's closed? The thought sends a chill down my spine. I can't let that fear paralyze me. I have to remind myself that this is a reunion, not a reckoning. It's a chance to rebuild, to create something new from the ashes of the past. I think about the little things too. What should I wear? Should I dress up or keep it casual? I want to look put together, but I also want to be comfortable. I don't want to give off the impression that I'm trying too hard, but I also don't want to seem indifferent. It's a balancing act, and I can't help but feel the pressure. And what about the location? Should we meet somewhere familiar, like the old diner we used to go to? Or should we choose a neutral ground, a place that doesn't hold memories, so we can create new ones? I can almost hear the clinking of silverware and the chatter of patrons in the background. A comforting reminder of simpler times. But will that nostalgia help or hinder us? As I think about the logistics, I realize that I need to be flexible. Things might not go as planned, and I have to be prepared for that. What if she's late? What if she cancels last minute? I can't let those possibilities derail me. I have to stay focused on the goal, reconnecting, understanding, and hopefully healing. I also need to remind myself that it's okay to feel nervous. It's okay to feel a mix of excitement and dread. This is a big deal, and I'm allowed to have complex emotions about it. I can't expect everything to be perfect right away. It's a process, and I have to be patient with myself and with her. And then there's the possibility of tears. What if I cry? What if she cries? I've always been an emotional person, and the thought of breaking down in front of her is both terrifying and liberating. Maybe tears are a sign of progress, a release of all the pent-up feelings that have been bottled up for years. If it happens, I'll embrace it. Finally, I remind myself to keep an open heart. No matter how this reunion unfolds, I need to approach it with love and compassion. I want to understand her, to see her as a person, not just as my mother. I want to let go of the past and embrace the possibility of a new relationship. So here I am, ready to step into the unknown. I take a deep breath, feeling the weight of the moment settle on my shoulders. I'm nervous, yes, but I'm also hopeful. This is a chance to rewrite our story, to find common ground, to heal. And no matter what happens, I know that I'm brave for taking this step. It's time to face the music, to embrace the reunion, and to see where this journey takes us.